operations and regional rail operations beginning at 4 a.m. tomorrow. They will continue to run our two subway lines, the Market Frankfurt and the Broad Street line. But I think tomorrow is going to be a difficult day in the city. We are encouraging residents, if you do not have to be on the roads, please do not be on the roads. Stay out of the way of our plows. Let them do the big job that they need to do tomorrow.
And how concerned are you about power outages?
I am concerned about that with this storm because of the wet, heavy nature of the snow paired with the higher winds than we normally see during snowstorms. We're concerned about down trees and potential down wires. So we'll be tracking that very closely. One of the reasons for activating the city's Emergency Operations Center at full level tomorrow morning is to do just that, coordinate with all of our utility partners and our infrastructure crews to monitor locations where there could be some damage and quickly dispatch crews based on a priority basis.
All right, well, good luck, Samantha. I appreciate it. Samantha Phillips. Coming up right now is CNN's Nick Valencia, who's in Fairfax, Virginia, with road crews. Nick, the Department of Transportation there, what kind of weapons do they have right now to battle this blizzard?
Hey there, Anderson. They have done a lot. They started preparing for a storm of this magnitude back in June. A lot of the folks that are out on the road running those snow plows are actually contractors, not employees of the Virginia Department of Transportation, so they have to train those folks. They really did effectively start this last night about 7 p.m. You want to walk with me? We'll show you a little bit about where we are. This is the epicenter of the precautions that they're taking. About 4,000 pieces of heavy equipment. Let's see if we can talk to one of these drivers here, Anderson. Hey, Tommy, you're on with Anderson Cooper. How are you, man? Good. Let's get up here. So you were telling me you've been doing this for about 15 years, and you can tell how the snow's falling and what kind of storm it's going to be.
Yeah, since like 2002. Yeah, you can always tell when it's a big blizzard.
So what does this look like to you, judging by the snow?
It's not real thick. It's not falling real heavy, but it's it's definitely a blizzard.
So how many trucks have you loaded up? Because we've been seeing you do this for hours now. We've been out here since this afternoon. How many trucks have you loaded up so far?
200-300. I just gave them my sheets in there. I didn't keep a count on. You don't really have time to keep much of a count, but...
Well, we know you're short for time, so thank you so much for taking the time with me. I appreciate it. All right, Tommy Hensley, one of the many courageous folks out here preparing the roads, making sure that everything is safe out there. We were just on the interstate a little while ago, Anderson, and we saw traffic moving steadily and slowly. We talked a little bit to local officials. They tell us that there's been over 500 crashes, according to the Virginia State Police, most of those being minor fender benders. No major crashes, and the good news in all of this, of course, no fatalities that we have heard of yet here across the state. But, of course, the worst is going to come tomorrow. It's going to be the real big day, the real stress on those roads. So if you are watching us at home, that's the best place to be there. Just hunker down inside. They're expecting somewhere between 30 and 40 inches of snow in the D.C. area, around this area as well in Fairfax, Virginia. That's an average of 3 to 6 inches per hour, if you can imagine that. If there's any good news in all of this, it's the snow has stopped coming down as heavy as it was between 4 and 6 p.m., but that wind is just brutal. It's starting to pick up here. The temperature's hovering around 20 degrees, and this weekend it's going to be more of the same. Anderson?
Yeah, and those roads getting more dangerous.
Yeah.